Hey everybody, what's going on? It's Big Dude, and I just wanted to pop in to share some exciting stuff that's going on with Simon. And we finally got some more information from him. He has been very quiet over the last week or so, and he's finally kind of starting to sprinkle in some more goodies, and I'm here for it. And what's really exciting is I actually am involved in this. I asked a question, and he replied to me, and I thought that was really cool. I thought it was pretty exciting. So let's jump into it. It all starts with a tweet from Zekis. He says, "Hi, Simon. This is my first time trying to reach you directly on Twitter. I wanted to ask you a question. Do you intend to invest in Hytale, in parentheses, have access to the IP, even if it's owned by Riot, and continue the project, or do you want to actually buy the game? Hashtag save Hytale." Simon replies, "Just the IP, not the business. It's a much simpler transaction." Now, this kind of made people reply to this and be like, wait. So you're just getting the IP? Does that mean you're not getting the actual legacy engine? And so mine replies to this, and mine says, "Help me and possibly others understand. Buying the IP means you will get the legacy engine?" And he brings some clarification to this. He says, "You can buy everything to run the game and continue development with a simple purchase agreement. No shareholders, complex dog water agreement. IP means intellectual property. It can be code, art, name, etc. People think Hytale is a lot, but in reality, a large percent of company worth is in its people. But there is none anymore," right? Nobody works there anymore. People think Hytale is a lot, but in reality, a large percent of company worth is in its people. But there is none anymore. The people is what matters, especially for an unfinished product. Also, the legacy engine is not cross-platform as well, so this makes all medium or big studios not interested. The new engine is far from playable. It's in a poor state all around. Not a great value anymore, right? It's only worth something to those who previously worked on it and would have a team that has experience with it to be able to keep it going, which happens to be me and my new hires of the past few months. I also have potential people lined up if I acquire the IP." This part right here is very, very big news, right? Because this is implying that literally there is no worth of this IP for anybody but Simon, meaning that Riot having this is completely pointless. They can't do anything with it. They can't sell it to anybody because nobody wants it, because it's not cross-platform, and because nobody knows, like he's saying here, it's only worth something to those who previously worked on it and have a team that has experience with it to keep it going, right? Which is only Simon. So if Riot were to ever do anything with Hytale, it's gotta be giving it to Simon. Otherwise, it's not gonna work. And so I chimed in here. Here's where Big Dude gets involved. And I said, "Interesting. Seems like this could increase the 1% chance, right, Simon? If all you need is the IP and no other studios want it, wouldn't it be in Riot's best interest to sell it? Seems like it will go to waste if they just hold on to it." And Simon replied to me and said, "Yes, this makes the scenario the only decent option for Hytale as a whole. However, keep in mind they're busy making a ton more money and are closing down projects left and right to refocus. This could be seen as a distraction not worth their time. Hopefully, a simple IP purchase agreement is enough to make it easier on them and get a good ending to this chapter. I'm already working on backup plans. Whatever happens, I'll keep trying things." This is huge, guys. This shows that even, as mine chimes in at the end, what does backup plans mean? And also, does this mean there's hope even if Riot says no? And I kind of chime in again and say, yeah, what mine said. So it almost seems like Simon is saying, like, even if Riot says no, even if this doesn't happen, he's got other ideas. And this means, like, guys, I truly do think the 1% chance that we have been alluding to, 1% chance, 99% faith, I think that scale has changed. I mean, in reality, right? Hytale is this big IP that Riot has dumped a lot of money into that's just sitting on a shelf, right? and it has no worth to anybody else, not to them or any other game company. It only has value to Simon and his team, right? So for them, they're just sitting there with this thing that could give them $25 million, which is what Simon alluded to paying for. And yeah, they're just sitting there and not taking the $25 million for what? They can't do anything with the Hytale IP. They need the original people that worked on it. So it's, in my opinion, it's either just sit there and stare at the IP and that's that, or gain $25 million for your company. I mean, like, it's a no-brainer. So I really do think that our odds and chances are increasing. I truly do. And what's really exciting is that he's saying, I have backup plans. Whatever happens, I'll keep trying things. That's huge. That actually is really good news to hear, because it actually kind of alleviates some worry around the situation, because in a previous tweet, Simon did say, part of me kind of wishes Riot would say no because of all the work that would be involved. But now he's saying, like, even if we hear no, I have backup plans and I'm going to keep trying. That's huge news, that he is really pushing to get this, and he's the only person that it makes sense to give the game to. So anyway, guys, hopefully this kind of revived a little bit of hope in that you're not still at that 1%. Maybe it's bumped up to 20, 50%. I mean, I really do think it's more likely. It genuinely feels like the only logical solution for Riot. If they keep it, it's just like, why? You're just out $25 million. You can't do anything with the IP. You can't. You need the original people. So it really is just a win-win for everybody if they sell it. So hopefully this is going to work out and we're going to get Hytale. And yeah, I'll let you guys know if we get any more updates, or if Simon ends up replying to mine about the backup plan. I will let you guys know. And yeah, I'll keep you up to date on all the things regarding Hytale's revival, right? Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. If you haven't already subscribed, it means the world to me if you do. I would really appreciate it. Also, if you want to stay up to date on all of this Hytale news, hit that notification bell and it'll let you know next time I upload, and I will let you know what's going on with this whole situation. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. God bless you, and I will see you on the next one.